Boss Heaven podcast. I'm John. This is Angela. This is Gabby.
John's visiting us from Ohio. He's not visiting us, but he's visiting from Ohio.
John is visiting from Ohio. We are so happy to have him, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Are you happy to be here?
I'm super happy to be here, man. It's a pleasure.
All week, John was texting me, and he was like, Ange, I'm just so excited.
Yep.
I can't wait to be on the podcast. Like, what do I say? What should I wear? How should I look? I miss you.
That's not true. That's not true.
I miss the sound of your voice. It's just so much different in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to hear it in the microphone headphone.
You know what I have been saying? Gabby, I love your hair.
You love my hair?
I love the color of it.
What?
It looks
This is
really
my natural
good.
hair color.
Yeah, I love it.
John, thank you.
Yeah, it looks great.
Wow, thank you. That's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Gabby said,
I can give myself 6 more
She
months to
turned
live
red.
now. Add it to my arsenal.
all right, John, so what are you doing here in New York? Please.
Oh, man. First and foremost, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for having me. And I love the show.
Oh, thank you.
But what I'm doing out here in New York,
Wait,
my
hold
homie,
on. I'm going to interrupt you. John hasn't watched any of our episodes.
You haven't watched any of them?
He hasn't watched the last one, at least.
I haven't watched the
John,
last one. I just didn't watch the last one. That's it. She's
It's
lying.
okay. She hasn't released the last one, so.
She said, I'm glad.
Gabby, I'm so sorry. I'm so busy. I'm like, okay. I guess we're just going to have a double down episode next week.
Oh, my God.
It's okay.
All right.
But yeah, I am my homie JD. He lives down here in Harlem. He had the streetwear flea. This is the first time he had a streetwear flea in NYC, and it was for 2 days. Today is the second day. So
why are you not there right now?
Because I'm here, man, with the girlies.
With the
You know
girlies.
what I'm saying?
Girlies, okay.
I'm with
we
the
get it.
girlies, man.
I understand why you wouldn't be there.
Yeah, man. But shout out to the homie JD. And I also had an event myself last night.
Hell yeah.
Called No Sleep Till. It was like a very random event I decided to just curate, and I had it in Bed-Stuy at the Bed-Stuy Art House. Shout out to the Bed-Stuy Art House.
Shout out.
Had some merch there that I gave to the girlies.
Oh, yeah, wait. Gotta show.
Little gift.
John
you know
came
what
with
I'm
a
saying?
gift.
John was really late to the podcast, and then we were grilling his ass, and then he gave
And
us
then he handed us
gifts.
these, and then we had to be nice.
I made those on the spot for them
On
These
the
are so
spot.
cool,
What do you mean on the
though.
spot?
We make this official.
right now. Just now.
Ohio 7 merch. John will be designing our merch. No.
Right.
John will be designing our merch.
A little Ohio license
Stay
plate.
tuned.
Yeah, super cool.
It says the
Wait.
heart of it all because that's our insignia. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's because
Insignia?
the Ohio State thing looks like a heart.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
That is
We
kinda
love that.
cute.
I'm going to
In
wear it to
our-
work every day because everyone hates hearing how much I love Ohio and talk about it all the time.
Same.
People are like,
Yeah.
I get it, you're from Ohio. I'm like, but you don't get it. Because if you did, you would stop grilling me about it.
Yeah,
no.
and you would be there.
Yeah. And the other day, I was in the costume shop, and someone spilled blood on a shirt, and I was like,
Like real blood?
oh, no, it was fake blood.
Okay, that's important to like add.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
No,
You're like,
sorry.
there was a
It
gruesome
fake-
accident.
It was fake blood on a costume for a scene, blah, blah, blah. But I was like, oh, it's kind of shaped like Ohio. I shed a little
Wow.
tear, and they were like, how? And I was like, oh, you don't see it? You don't see it?
I have a birthmark, and I think it's shaped like Ohio, but
Where
I
is
think
it?
that's just me
Yeah,
being
wait,
too
I'm not-
private.
wait.
It's right here on my thigh. I think I'm ashy, so I'm not gonna show y'all.
Okay, that's okay.
But yeah,
I have one shaped like a teddy bear. It looks like
Okay.
a gummy bear.
that's fire.
You want to
Where?
see it?
I don't want to see it.
Why?
Oh wow,
Oh, it does
looks
kinda
like
look
it's
like a
like
gummy bear.
waving too. Like it's like what's up?
I
So
thought
what's
it,
up,
like,
John?
it looked like the gummy bear, like, sitting to the side.
It kind of does, like
It really does.
Yeah.
little soldier
a
boy gummy
Haribo.
bear.
Haribo gummy bear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that we can talk a little. Well, actually, I do have a question for you.
Mhm.
You know, when like with your friends and they tell you what they do and you still just like don't understand what they do.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about you. I literally have no idea what you do. Like,
Yeah.
what is it?
Oh, yeah, I
Um,
agree. I also don't know what you do. And
I-
I feel like you tell me all the time, and I still don't know.
No, I agree. I don't know what I do. I think I just do everything.
John, that's not helpful.
Right? Like,
I just call myself like the John of all trades.
Oh, okay.
You know what
John
I'm
of all
saying?
trades.
your Instagram bio says stunt performer. Would you care to expand on that?
Cause I'll be performing stunts, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Wait,
I'll be
you perform what?
stunts.
Stunts?
I'll be stunting. You know what I'm saying?
Like stunting or like stunting?
be
Like
stunting.
stunt devil.
Call him Ranch.
Like Travis. You know what I'm saying? Like Travis Pastrana. You know who Travis Pastrana is?
No.
I do stunts like that.
Okay.
We said no. He was like, yeah, I do stunts
I
like
don't
that.
feel like there's anyone in the game though that has as nice of hair as you, so you can't really stunt double for anyone unless they got a really good
Well, this
wig.
is fake. This is not real hair though.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Really?
Yeah.
John, you're lying.
John, you are literally lying.
You're literally lying.
You never know.
No, I know this.
No, I know.
I actually know. I can say for a fact. I know that that's your real
Nah,
hair.
that's real hair.
Yeah.
That's real hair.
So I
I
was
do it
saying,
myself.
I met you 4 years ago. It was about like that length.
I had a little
A
bob.
bob?
You had a bob.
Oh my God, not the bob.
Okay, so we still haven't gotten to like the nitty gritty. You said you stunt. I don't really consider that something that like pays the bill. Well, maybe it does pay the bills.
She said the stunt performer thing. It's because of my Instagram, but yeah, I do a lot of things. So I do like event coordination. I'm the co-founder of A6 Collective, which is just an artist collective, based in Columbus, Ohio, with 6 other amazing, artists. And
What do you guys do? What is like?
we do everything. We do, like I said, like event curation. We do artist exhibitions. We do community events. We do charity events. We do basketball events, sports event. All of the things. And I also shop manage at Soul Classics.
You love Soul Classics.
I love Soul Classics.
One thing about John at Soul Classics, he always be on the phone.
Oh my God!
He be talking to customers and he's like,
It's because I got
on the
Shopify
phone.
on my phone and I'm receiving purchase orders.
that's not it.
Okay, wait.
Because you be on the phone with me. And
That's
you'd
true.
be like, oh, wait, hold on, Ange, there's a customer.
Wait, what
I
is
got to
that?
talk to them.
So if anyone in Columbus wanted to be part of like what you're doing or like wanted to be involved, because I think the art scene, I think a lot of people, at least like where we're from, like want to be part of that kind of stuff, but they
Right.
don't really know where to start.
Yeah.
And so like, how would somebody navigate that? Or like, I guess anywhere you are, like, where do you navigate like finding those places and doing all that kind of thing?
So me, I am like just a very just personable person, but I didn't always start off like that.
No, you
I was real like chill. Like I'm still a chill person, but like I started off just kind of just reaching out, like actually just going to places around the city, and then just having genuine conversation. You know what I'm saying, and just having and they would just point you in the right direction. Like you would just be talking about, even if you wanted to talk about food, like somebody would be like, hey, this is a good food spot. So just like they'll say something about a good food spot, they'll say something about a good art, something going on in the arts community, or a good music event, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
So
like if people wanted to be part of what you're doing, like Instagram, what's the vibe?
yeah, if they want to be a part of what I'm doing or what we are doing, A6 Collective, just follow us on Instagram and
Follow them on Instagram.
yeah, follow the Dojo too. On
The
Instagram.
Dojo? What's the Dojo?
Dojo.
That's
yeah,
my
wait.
Instagram.
John is the Dojo.
I am the Dojo.
Do I not follow you on
the
Instagram?
Dojo.
I don't think you do.
John, I'm sorry. I will follow you today.
That's all
You don't
good.
follow me though.
Yeah,
'cause
he
I would
won't
have
follow
followed
you back.
I follow you through her though.
Okay, to be fair, when you guys were like talking, it would have been weird for me to follow you. You know what I mean?
Why?
Because I was obviously stalking you off my Instagram. That's how that works. When somebody is like seeing the other one, you can't leave the breadcrumbs. So you have to have somebody that I'm like, I guess you did know me because we
Okay,
met.
yeah.
But like it would be a little less obvious.
That's fair,
If
I
was
guess.
like immediately like she started talking to you, and then also I have screenshots of your guys' first messages.
Oh my goodness.
John,
I
we
recall.
was not having Anja. That shit was just too funny.
I got curved.
She got curved and then she kept coming back.
Yeah, I was like, wait. I
She's
think
like,
I
his
can
hair
salvage
is
this.
just so good.
Oh my god, it was so random because I feel like we were
She's
both
like-
in spots that we was not supposed to be in.
No, we weren't. Wait, should we read the conversation?
I feel like you guys should maybe go over how you guys first met, and then I feel like we can touch base on the conversation because it makes it funnier.
We
Okay,
started
I
off.
guess you're right. You're right. John, I would love to hear how we first met from your perspective, because I know how we.
I
first
would
met.
also love to hear from your perspective.
All right, man. It was pandemic season.
Pandemic.
Probably a little when we thought that the pandemic was over, and then the city was just like, the state or the country was just like, nah, that's not true. Let's put our masks back on and lock everything back up. They decided to open like clubs and bars and things.
So you were first in line.
First in line.
Yeah.
No,
First
John
in
wasn't
line.
first in line. Let me tell you where John was.
Wait,
John
no,
was
we're
at
hearing this
home.
from John's perspective.
But can I input? Because
You
he
can
thinks he
input.
was first in line. So I want to let you know where John was located.
Yeah, I would actually love to know where. John,
where
where
was
were you?
I?
So
where were you?
this is a crowd. There's actually no line. Like, I don't even know how people are getting in here.
Okay.
Just a giant crowd. So I'm trying to
That's
shove my
true.
way through. And I'm patiently waiting, like, just like, excuse me, pardon me. John comes throwing elbows, moving bitches out the way.
Stop it.
I was bitches. He was moving bitches. John
I'm
didn't
not
even
the
see
type.
me. I did not stand out the crowd. You know when you think that you stand out of the crowd, you're like, oh my God, maybe.
She's
No.
like, I'm not like the other girls. I just came from work and I smell
was-
like tacos.
I was less than the other girls.
You're like, I wish I was like other girls right now.
She stood out though. I mean, she's so tall.
No, I didn't. You
That's why he
literally-
elbowed you a little harder.
He shoved me out of the way.
That's why I was like, oh yeah, this might be. Never mind.
And
She could probably plays basketball. She could
Probably
probably
might see a
dodge it.
hooper, like teaching her how to box out.
You didn't even see me at this point. So anyway, continue.
So yeah, so apparently bumped her out the way,
Mm-hmm.
and it was me and my former roommate, my homie Cam. We decided, hey, we're gonna go to Avalon. Avalon. If you don't know what Avalon is, it doesn't matter. You don't really need to know what Avalon
It
is.
doesn't exist anymore, right?
It does. It's called Aura. It's called Aura, but yeah, I don't know.
It shouldn't. Okay.
Yeah. We don't really go there. They do got good food though. So we decided to pull up there, and we walked up to the front of the line.
Mm-hmm. You sure did.
You know, I didn't feel bumping. You know, I didn't feel that.
He plowed to the front of the front of the line.
Got
So I
it for
got
free.
in there.
Somehow got, like, the door guy was collecting like $60 at a time from men. And John gets up there and the door guy was like, I love your hair.
The door guy was like, "You're
They said-
close enough. It's ladies' night." No.
literally. That's but yeah, we got in. I'm not really a club person per se,
Okay.
you know.
But the pandemic happened. We're
But the
ready to get
pandemic
back
happened,
out.
you know, let's move around.
Right.
So I was in there for maybe 30 minutes, and I left.
You got some street meat after?
Did not get street meat.
Damn, that's not even a club experience.
And this is when I was maybe I think I was leaving, like stopping drinking at this point. So I wasn't drinking as much. I may have stopped. I'm not sure. But anyways, I left and I got a DM, and I'm like,
Wait, no. How are you going to... You're missing the whole club
what am I
part.
skipping?
I don't know.
He
And
said he
also, whose
didn't
phone is
even
vibrating?
see you, Ange. Like he said,
think
I
it's my-
shoved her. That's what he said. He said,
Are you not on Do Not Disturb?
I am on Do Not Disturb. They're probably calling me twice. I'm 100% on DND.
okay, do you remember seeing Ange at the club though?
Yeah, do you remember seeing me at the club?
No, not at all.
That's even better.
I think I may have, or I may have
Gabby,
like.
what do you mean that's even better?
That's even better that you reached out to him because Ange is like, I really want to hear this from John's perspective. Like what his first impression
Did I
was of
see you?
meeting me, and he literally just said, I don't remember.
Yeah,
Like
I don't remember seeing you, but I feel like I remember seeing you.
so
Great.
when she reached out to you on Instagram,
Mm.
how like what was going through your head? Like, I don't know this bitch, and she definitely just like DMing me. Like, did you pretend like you knew who she was?
No, I knew of her.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew of her because I thought she
Wait, you
skated.
didn't follow me on Instagram, though.
Yes, I did.
No, you
Oh
didn't.
no, I didn't. You're right. That's true. But I knew of you.
Okay.
And I thought she skated.
You thought I did.
Okay. Well, I thought she skated.
Okay. You're like, that makes sense.
And I was like, oh, she cute. And then when she DM'd me, I was like, oh, okay. But I did not give that energy.
No.
No, honestly,
When I look
don't
back
know
at it,
how
I thought I
Ange-
did, but
Ange
I did
asked
not.
you out on a date,
yeah.
which she has never done before.
Can we read the text?
Yeah,
Or-
we can. Of course. have
Wait,
the
can I be
screenshot.
John?
Yeah, I feel like you guys.
You can be
Can-
me, and I'll be John.
Bet.
Wait, then you got to pull up the screenshots too.
On my phone.
Oh. Well, I don't feel like it's going to be super conducive.
No, it will be.
Okay.
All right, so I'm Angela. Hey. I saw you at Avalon tonight. Just wanted to say that I think you're really cute and recognize you from a pic that Drake posted. Blush face. Drake is my brother, by the way.
John also types every first letter with a capital letter,
Oh my
or
God.
every word with a capital letter.
Oh my God.
That's funny. I was gonna ask if you skated. I feel like I seen you around.
Jeez Louise.
Appreciate you though.
Appreciate you, though, was crazy.
Not, hey,
She
you're really
said-
cute. Appreciate you, though.
Hey, I think you're really cute. I saw you early. He's like, yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate you.
You know,
Love my fans.
I do appreciate
Love my
it.
fans.
I do it for the
I'm
fans.
thankful. Me.
I'll
let's
be
go.
nothing without y'all. Okay, go.
Yeah, that's me. You looked super familiar, and I was gonna ask if I knew you, but my friends wanted to leave.
LMAO. Yeah, I'm home. That's not my vibe.
I was lying. Like, I was excited to go to Avalon. Yeah, I had never been before. I wasn't really into it either. I literally just goof off work. Goof off.
Goof off work.
Goof off work. And everyone was really dressed up. I felt very out of place. And the girls there are rude for real.
The girls are all rude for real.
What?
And that
They
I'm
rude for real.
Not for
Rude for
for
word. LOL. Always.
That was terrible, man. I cannot believe I responded like that. Anyway, I hope you have a good night. Sorry, I didn't mean to be weird or anything. Why is my hand shaking?
I was gonna say, you good? You need some? You drink
Yeah,
coffee?
you
this
good?
morning? Was that the IHOP pancake? Not too much.
I don't know. The
Too much
balance.
of that maple syrup?
It's the balance or something. Right, the IHOP.
For sure. LOL. Not weird at all. Have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
All right, and the next one is June 22nd, 2020.
So wait, how much? What's the timeline before this?
So, this was the next day.
oh,
Oh,
God,
okay.
Yeah.
and
Ooh, thirsty.
apparently she said.
Look, man.
Okay.
Hey, would you want to grab a drink sometime?
John said nothing. He just hearted it. He literally
He
actually
said,
didn't
like-
respond at all.
So does that mean you want to or no? It's okay if not. That's fine too.
I forgot to respond with that emoji. I don't know how he forgot to respond, but he liked it. That's crazy.
Oh my God. That's terrible.
But I don't mind. I just know I'll be busy all this week. Curved.
Yo, curved you hard.
Curved
He
me.
said.
Oh my
That's what I say when I'm
God.
curving people. I'm like, you know what? That might be cool, but like, I'm so busy this week. I don't think I'm gonna have any time.
That was terrible. I feel bad. That's old me.
That's what they always say.
That's fine. Do you want to plan for something next week? Oh, that response is awful.
No.
Oh my God.
It really is
I
super
hope
bad.
this gives you the ick
I'm
about
cringy.
yourself. You know, I want to say yes, but I just know how spontaneous I am.
Oh my God.
John, you like super
Not
spontaneous?
spontaneous. What does that even
Spontaneous,
mean,
man.
John?
That's why I'm in New York right now. Spontaneous.
No, it wasn't. You had this
Spontaneous
plan.
combustion. That's
For
what you should want
months.
to do right now. My God.
I am. If I was white, I'd be red
Wait,
right now.
I'm kind of slick with it though. Look, that's what I said.
All right. Well, whenever you want to spontaneously get drinks, let me know.
Wait, I don't sound like that. It was way smoother than spontaneously just drinks. For sure.
Oh my God.
So anyway, I hope you have secondhand embarrassment from that.
Oh my God.
Okay, you guys both deserve secondhand embarrassment from that entire conversation.
I'm cringing.
You should
You
be.
were cringy.
Yeah, I'm
and
sorry.
I cannot believe I've never seen her like reach out to any kind of guy. And then
And I learned my lesson. Won't do it again. Won't happen again. Trust.
Trust.
Yeah. And then I remember when I first met you. Do you remember that?
I remember, but I don't remember.
That's okay. I like
happened?
remember meeting you. I don't really remember anything we talked about or outside of that. We
I
were at
remember when
Tavern.
Gabby first met you too.
Yeah, we were at
The
Tavern.
Tavern.
Yep.
And I think Angela and I were like on our second picture of sangria, and we're
Whoa.
like, John, you maybe like text her to ask her to hang out, and then I was like, you should
Look at
invite
how
him
the
here so that
turntables
way I
turn.
can meet him. And then I met you, and I don't remember anything we talked about.
I don't remember anything at all, but I do remember you.
You remember me?
Yeah, I remember like
Was I a bitch? I usually am.
I feel like I feel like that's just like
That's just
your
who I am, I know.
personality. Yeah, I think it's cool though.
Thank you.
I fuck with it. Yeah,
Not all men find me insufferable. It's comforting.
spicy.
He hasn't been around us enough yet to know.
I'm nicer when you get to know me. Well, yeah. No, I would say I'm nicer when you get to know me.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like if you just meet me, I seem like a monster.
A-
Yeah,
a little
You're-
bit,
You're
but
cool.
that's okay.
You're super cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I never realized you had freckles.
Oh, I drew them on.
Oh, well,
Yeah, no, they're painted.
You're lying.
That's from my life. I'm really good at it though, huh?
They look good.
They look real, huh?
I wish I had freckles.
Yep, I'm pretty good at it. It's years. People always ask me that. They're like, "Are those real?" And I'm like,
No,
nope.
if you had freckles, you'd act up, John. You would not know how to act.
A freckler.
A freckle.
I feel like now that we have a lovely gentleman here, I would love to get the male's perspective on dating and labels. How do you feel about them? Like, when's the right time?
Okay.
Should the woman ask, or do you think that's something like the guy would?
Okay. I don't really mind when it comes to like gender roles and like whether one person asks the other, but I definitely think there should be like someone making that leap, like, hey, I want this to be official, because nowadays everybody's just talking.
Yeah.
Right. When do you feel like is a good time for?
I don't really think it matters. Like, if you just like, hey, I want you to be my girlfriend and or boyfriend, like, that's just up to you, or up to you and your partner, for real.
Do you feel like there's a difference between being exclusive and being in dating, like being in a relationship?
For sure.
Really? Why is that different?
Well, I think like being exclusive is what people consider like talking. So it's like, I'm not all the way committed to you. So if I do some slimy type shit, then I can wiggle out of it and be like, well, we weren't together, so.
But I feel like that's what being exclusive
But that's not what
is.
exclusivity is,
That's
right?
what I see. I think that's what I think exclusivity is, but I don't think other people understand that nowadays. I think everyone
but what
wants
you
to
just
be,
said sucks. So
Okay.
like, hear me out. All right,
Okay.
I don't mean this in like a shitty way, because I
Yeah.
did ask you a question and you're answering that honestly,
Mhm.
right? Like,
yeah, I'm keeping it.
you know,
yeah.
you're saying it's exclusive, which means that you're not seeing anyone, but you can still kind of be slimy and get away with the fact that
I
like,
think
you're
that sucks.
not-
Yes.
you're not actually dating. So like that to me that just doesn't make sense. So you're not exclusive. If you feel like you don't owe that person anything, there's no level of exclusivity because you don't trust or respect them enough to be
To
like
make it official.
exactly.
Yeah, I completely understand that
Okay.
personally, but I just know that that's how people are,
Okay, that's fair.
which does suck, like you said.
Yeah. So do you feel? I don't know. I feel like this is the hard part about I have like dating or anything like that. I'm here to like date, but if I'm dating you, or we're talking,
Mhm.
I'm talking to other people.
Yeah.
I'm seeing other
And
people.
yeah, I was gonna say, and some people think dating is a relationship. Some people think dating is dating, like you're just dating
That's what
around.
my grandma said. My grandma
So-
said until it's like official, she's like date as many people as you want to go. Like go out on dates all the
That's
time.
what my mom told me.
Yeah,
So,
she's like
I
if
was
you're
like,
not
alright.
like if you're not going steady,
Yeah,
you're not dating.
1000%.
Like, you don't owe them anything. That's why I just think
Yeah.
it's so weird now. They're like, oh, I'll be exclusive with you, but I don't want to date you. Like that doesn't make, like then you don't want to be exclusive with me.
Right. I mean,
Right.
what I've learned through dating is that you just got to be very, very, very transparent, because some people will have the impression that you're only dating them, which I've run into. I ain't gonna lie. And then when you date somebody else, they be crushed. Like they'll be,
Yeah.
all messed up. Like
Damn,
they'll
John.
be salty.
You got girls crushed out here? He's like,
Possible.
I run into
Allegedly.
this a lot.
Allegedly.
You saw the way he
crushed.
was responding to your DMs. He said, "That's my fan."
Oh
He said, "These
my
are."
God.
John
He
only
said the
got
girls
fans.
he's dating. Those are his fans.
Oh my
He
God.
got fans.
I'm growing.
No, it's good. I'm like I said. I asked you. I just think it's weird.
It is odd. It's odd, but I don't know. Like, everybody just grew up different, I guess, and have different morals when it comes to that. Really.
So okay. So here's my other thing too. If a guy wants to be with you, he'll ask you to be his girlfriend, right?
If what?
Like if a guy wants to be with you, right? Like this is how my opinion on it. I will never ask another guy if we're dating
Mhm.
because I figure if he wants to be with me, he'll let me know.
Yeah, if I want to be with a
You're
a
gonna
girl,
let her know.
I'm gonna be like, hey, yeah, I want to be with you.
You're not gonna wait until it's like, oh, like I don't know. Like to me, that's moving on to this next part of my like adult life and like
Mhm.
adult dating. I'm definitely never going to just be like, so what are we?
But
are
why
we doing
not?
That?
Not like
Because
what are we, but why wouldn't you take that leap like you would want a guy to take that leap?
I
for you?
wouldn't take that leap because I genuinely feel when a guy wants to do something, he will do it and you
Mhm.
will not have to ask him.
If
Like
he
I
wanted to,
don't
he would.
feel If he wants to do it, he'll do it.
Okay.
And like, if I have to like ask you or convince you, you just don't like me that much. And that's what I should, like, that's just something you learn when you get older, of just being like, you don't have to convince anyone to respect you, to like you, to want to be with you. Because there are plenty of people out there that will just respect you, like you, want to be with you.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you.
That's
you don't
fair.
have to question it.
That's
and
fair.
I think when you're young,
secure, being secure.
So how do you, so if you're talking to a guy and you've been talking consistently, how do you know if he doesn't like you?
Oh, that's a good question.
From a dude's perspective, ask that again.
Let's get that breakdown.
That is
get to
the
the
most
juicy
dude
stuff
answer I've ever heard.
Ask that again.
So if you've been talking to a guy pretty consistently, how do you know that he doesn't like you?
If I don't, okay. If I don't like a girl, man, it is tough because me being the person I am, like, I don't like to hurt people's feelings, and I don't like to be the bearer of bad news. Now, like nowadays, like through these past couple of years, like it's easy because it makes everything a lot more clear. It makes them not have less anxiety. You have less anxiety.
Right.
But yeah, if a dude doesn't like you, I think they just, you can just tell. I feel like if I don't like a girl, I feel like she can tell.
No, okay, but hear me out.
But I don't know, like.
But like you be like, because guys will be like, I don't like you, but they'll be like kissing you on your forehead and like, you know what I mean? Like there's all of these like really romantic gestures or like these like super intimate moments that you're having with someone, and it can be really confusing being like, he has to like me because we're having these moments together. It's not adding up.
Yeah. It's not like they don't completely not like you. They might have just checked out. They may have just checked out romantically. I don't know because I be like, there are moments where I felt like that, where I'm like, I don't like this person, but, well, it's not like I don't like them, but it's like, I don't know if I want to be with them. And so I was just stringing them along, kind of like playing with them. And then that sucks. Like, it sounds crazy.
I mean, it's
but
real
Worst
though.
nightmare.
Yeah, it sounds crazy.
That's
Like,
real
but it's
shit.
happened though. Like,
Trust me.
That's what
Yeah,
they do.
yeah.
They love that
I
shit.
be knowing.
like it's happened because you don't want this person to be with anyone else.
You want the convenience and the consistency.
Yeah.
And they're
The
gonna give it to you
attention.
whether
Yeah,
you give them what they want or not.
And so with that, you're like giving them attention that you feel like they would like, and you're getting it as well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that happens on, from a woman too. Like, that's happened to me. Like, I've been strung along and kind of like, just play with as well. So it happens on both sides.
Yes.
But what were we laughing
Are
at?
we talking about Ange?
No. We're not talking.
We didn't relax.
Ain't even get there.
Okay.
But yeah, no, this happened.
We didn't even get there.
Little check in.
But yeah.
So that's what I mean though. So like, for the girls out there, if you're like talking to a guy,
There's no signs.
no, but I mean like, okay, but if
But
you're
there
talking
kind of
to
is.
a guy,
I feel like it's pretty obvious. Like, but
but when you're in love, it's not. When you're in your love, you're looking at everything that person's doing, and
Right.
you are just like, you are using that to convince yourself that they do like you and they do want to be with you, and then
Yeah.
your friends they don't want to be with you.
Yeah. Your friends like the homies would be like, bro, she is not. This
Right.
is not that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you just head over heels, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed.
Mm-hmm. That's why you have to have
I
male
think you
friends.
just gotta
as a
go
woman.
through things. Like,
Yeah, you do. But that's
sometimes
why
you gotta
women
go
have to
through
have male friends.
Yeah.
But they need somebody to be. He does not like you.
Yeah.
If he liked you, he would call. If he liked you, he would be there. If he liked you, he'd take you out on dates.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Stop doing those things. He don't like
This
you.
is true.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
So at what
Okay.
point do you call it quits? At what point are you like, you know what?
When it's not,
And do you communicate that, or do you just fall off?
shit. I mean, that's up to you. Because if you just completely fall off, it's gonna hurt them. Like, it's gonna hurt the person, even if they don't like you, because they're
That's
gonna
so
try to play.
weird.
They're gonna try to play it like, why did you ghost me, or why did you play me?
Like that's mental.
That's such a contradiction. That doesn't, because to me, if I don't like a guy, I'm very much just like, yeah, I really don't like. I have no. Yeah. I'm not gonna. If I don't like being around you, I'm not gonna be around you.
Yeah,
I'm pretty set on that.
But I feel like you personally would communicate it. Like you would just
you'll
be like,
know.
hey,
You'll know.
Not like interested
Off rip.
Most people don't do that though.
Yeah, I mean we can be friends. I just a lot of people don't see that way. And so like to me that's confused. Like I literally cannot wrap my brain around just like. I don't know, like being someone and then being very intimate with them, and at the same time being like, oof, like I don't want to date you. Like I guess I don't be like if I'm not gonna waste my time on people that I don't actually want to have a real relationship with. I got plenty of really great friendships, really great relationships that way. Like I want that to be in my romantic life as well.
Yeah.
So I think that that's what's so confusing about men is because like you said, you can like them, but not like them and still want them to be with you, but like have no intention of being with them.
Right. And like I said, with women, that happens the exact same way. Like I've been in a situation to where, or been in a relationship to where I was thinking that everything was great. And then the tables turned just like in a blink of an eye, and I was just left there baffled. And they were just like, bro, what you mean? Like
we
she
weren't
was
even
just
that
like,
serious.
yeah, like, and I'm like, oh, okay.
She was your karma, John.
She was my karma.
She was your karma.
It happens to every guy at least once in their life. You have one girl that's going to be your karma.
It was my villain origin story. I think that's what it was.
Was that your first love?
No, it wasn't my first love. But,
okay.
Well, it was my first love that I really thought was my love, but yeah.
Okay. I hear the theory about guys like never getting over their first love. Is that kind of true?
Nah, I got over my first love. I'm over her. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm way over her.
That makes me feel a little better.
But I was in a woozy situation with her, so I'm definitely over her.
Okay.
Romantically. She's a cool person.
Yeah.
Cool.
Still mess with her. Like, not mess with her, but
yeah,
like,
you're
cool. Not going to talk shit on her.
Yeah, I ain't gonna talk shit on her.
And you feel like you still, with your first love, do you still think about them?
That man sucks.
Okay, yeah, he sucks.
He was the worst. He was quite literally the worst.
Yeah, so like, but do you, like, I don't know, do you keep that in your head?
I think I keep it in my head that he's the worst and he sucks and I mostly hate him. But I think that is like the one person that you never get over. Like that's like the one person that you still think about all the time.
Really?
And maybe it was because he done cheated on me 3 times and hurt my ego.
He was a rat. He is a rat.
But I don't know.
I don't think I ever got cheated on before.
That you know of.
That I know of, right. That I know of.
See, my first love, I don't even say he was my first love. He was my first boyfriend. Like, I know I didn't actually love him because I genuinely don't think...
then that was your first love. Give me first love.
My first love, though, I don't think about anymore. I don't know. Sometimes I think maybe I've never actually been in love, which is crazy. Like, sometimes I think that I want to be in love so bad that, like, I convince myself that... I think I care a lot, and I think I can have the ability to feel really deeply, but once I'm kind of, like, away from it for enough time, I'm like, I don't know if that was love or just, like, wanting to be loved. Like, I care more to be loved, you know? And I think that... I don't know if I've had, like, a first, like, super first, like, great love yet, honestly. If I'm being, like, totally honest, I hope not, you know?
Yeah.
Because if somebody loves you, like, they're going to want to be with you.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily think that's true. I think that you can love someone and know that you can't be with them.
Yeah, but, like,
or,
how
like,
do you
know that that's not suitable for your life.
But I don't know, like, I don't, it's so hard. I think, like, now that I've been here for a year, I've really been, like, analyzing a lot of my previous relationships, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I ever did love them, which is so weird.
Oh my God, Gabby's getting deep
on
us.
I don't know. I
Usually
think
she's
about
roasting,
that.
but
bring
now
it out.
she's...
I just bring it out.
Like, I don't know.
Like,
I hope not. I mean, I don't know. It'd be kind of sad if I was like, you know, I found my soulmate and then like we just like weren't together. Like, you know what I mean? I guess I think more of soulmates.
We always talk about how we think we have multiple soulmates. Do you agree that you think you have multiple soulmates in a lifetime? Or do you think you only have one?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really.
Do you believe in soulmates?
Yeah, I don't really. Somebody just asked me this, if I believe in like soulmates and like what's it called? Like there's another name for twin flames and things like that. I don't really know if I believe in it. I think you just get the feeling when you're with somebody. That's really
okay. yeah, like I think that maybe that's also part of my problem is that I think that there's just some like big romance. I don't know. Like I know Ange and I, we talk like Ange and I are soulmates, and I know that in like the deepest part of my soul that like, but I've never dated a guy that I felt as like emotionally close to as her.
Okay.
So it's really hard for me to like compare like dating relationships to be like, okay, well, I do have people in my life that I do feel super deeply like seen, loved, and connected to.
Yeah.
Whereas like I get into these relationships and I feel once I step away from them that they were so like surface level. Like they didn't know me. They saw what they and I changed to be easier to like swallow. And then ended up not liking myself when it was over, you know? And I'm like, that's not love. That's like, I don't know what that is. It's not love though. Right?
Okay. I mean, to you.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea.
Wow.
I'm turning 25 and
deep.
I'm getting nervous.
Gabby.
Hold on, we getting deep.
Woo, okay. Maybe we can delete some.
Yeah, so
I don't know if I want anyone to hear that. Sorry.
Hey, look, it's okay.
Damn, John, what did you do to Gabby?
Oh,
What are you talking about?
I fucking just fucking
what was in
broke.
that cookie?
I told you, I shouldn't have had that espresso at all. That's because I haven't eaten yet. I'm just grumpy, okay? I had some apricots.
Gabby, people are gonna start thinking that I don't feed you before the podcast.
You
Like
don't feed me.
I give you food
I
as a
wake up
reward after the
and
podcast.
I start getting ready and I clean up the house, and then Ange wakes up, and then we're talking, we're chit chatting, and then I'm like, I'm so hungry, and then I have to wait until we're done. This takes like 3 hours.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know what to say.
It's okay.
Well, John, do you have any advice for the girlies out there?
For the girlies out there, what you mean as far as what?
Like as like relationship advice or like dating advice.
Like, how do you know a guy ain't shit? Like, he ain't here for you. Like, what would you be like?
Yeah.
When's the time to walk away? I guess that's what we need a clear answer.
If I wanted to walk away from a girl.
No, that's not what we're asking.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what we're asking.
No, we're
Right?
asking when is a good time to walk away from a guy? Because girls are different than guys. Okay, give us both.
How would I know?
Because you know when you're on games. That's the thing.
Yeah,
like,
you know when the games.
You know what you're doing, and that's why I'm like, I can't wrap my head around it.
No, and that's the crazy part is because men know what they're doing. That's the crazy part.
You guys are the devil.
It's not like they're like,
Y'all
oh, I
better
didn't
stop.
realize I was acting this way.
I don't know. You knew. You must have not listened to our podcast because this is all we talk about.
Yeah, I know. I listen.
No,
I'm
just
hip. I would say just follow your gut.
Yeah.
Follow your gut. That's shitty ass advice.
No,
John.
it's true because you know.
You get that intuition, and intuition is actually real. That's something I actually believe in.
After you have to convince yourself to like somebody just like a little bit, that's your intuition telling you. Like,
I don't ever convince myself to like anybody.
sure you do.
Sure you do.
I'm like, what is she talking about? Her eyes twitching.
I'm like, I know you do.
Now her hand shaking.
No, I'm just saying she's lying right now because I know she might be able to lie to herself and to everyone else, but she cannot fucking lie to me.
But yeah, like
I've been had.
I would just trust. For real, trust your gut. That's terrible advice. I get it, but it's true.
So
Okay.
Trust my gut. I'm gonna trust my gut. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna go. But okay, this is a conversation that I had with someone recently as well. Is like, me personally, I just like if I feel some type of way or I get anxious in a situation, I'll just avoid and disassociate, and I will just ghost and like just never talk to anyone.
Yeah,
ever
don't
again.
do that.
I've been told not to do that.
Yeah.
But I don't
Wait,
do it on
not to do what?
purpose.
I
do
literally
it
just
'cause it's
blacked out when
comfortable.
you said that.
Yeah, don't do that. That's the easy way. But you feel better. You feel a lot better because then you're going to overthink. Even when you're disassociating, you're still going to overthink just over time. Like it doesn't even matter. It'll be years past and you'll still think about that situation. If you just stop it dead in its tracks and just get it over with and say what you need to say, you'll feel a lot better.
Like so you don't recommend ghosting people?
No, I do not recommend that actually.
Gabby, you look like you have something to say. Please say it.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna keep myself.
Is it about me or is it about John?
It's not about either of you.
Oh,
I'm just saying I'm on team ghoster. I don't feel
You're
like
a
I owe people
ghoster?
anything. If I've only been out with you like a couple times,
Oh yeah.
you know what I mean?
If
If
it's
it was
like-
in like something deep with somebody, yeah, I would absolutely. But if I'm like only going out, like I don't know, I've had guys that I've gone out with like 1 or 2 times, and they'll be like, "What's going on?" It's like, bro, if I'm not texting you, it's like I'm not into you. You know? I don't know. So I'm team
Me
ghoster.
personally,
I think
I
it's weird.
would not ghost though.
That's
I would
weird.
just-
anybody? Like anyone you've ever?
I don't think I've never ghosted anyone.
Really?
Yeah.
He just be like, word, LOL.
I'll be like, yeah.
Double tap.
Like, I'm not
He just has those all
interested.
saved. He just like pre-sends them. He's not even
Yeah.
replying. That's not really him. That's AI.
Automated responses.
Right.
Nah, but yeah, I feel like, yeah.
Okay,
I
good
don't
for
just
you.
ghost. Like,
No, I think that's admirable, John.
That is
I
admirable.
damn near will call them.
Call them.
Yeah.
To tell, like, to
Really?
break things off.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Damn near call them.
I think I would vomit if someone called me and was like, hey.
I don't even
I
know what
wanna
I'd
end
do. I
things.
can't fathom
I'd be
that. But I think that shows that you care to a certain level, right? Like, I
Mhm.
think that genuinely I would
I think it's
appreciate that.
like respectable.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it would be upsetting, obviously, initially, but after you kind of sat with yourself with it for a moment,
Mhm.
that's the nicest thing that somebody can do is like, hey, like, I'm not, this isn't working for me,
Yeah.
and
Right.
whatever. And yeah, it sucks for like a few days, but you get over it,
And
just like anything else.
That's what I learned.
Yeah.
I was
for you,
like,
John.
oh, damn, I'll be salty. And then I'll be cool.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
What's the worst way someone has ended things with you?
Whew. Let me think. Whip out my notes. I would say infidelity. Not cheated though. Like we
Mhm.
weren't together.
Mm-hmm.
So
That gray area we love so much.
exactly. So being in the gray area, not knowing, and then just kind of dealing with some infidelity. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, infidelity sucks.
Yeah.
That like puts some stressors on your heart that just are
Mhm.
unnecessary.
Don't need to be there.
Mhm.
No, I've only been cheated on once, and I was in high school, and it was awful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I've ever been technically cheated
Yeah.
on, but
Not in like a real
I feel like I've been cheated on.
I have. It
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, I have too. He laughed. I called him. I found out about it, and they were like, I'm pretty sure he put me on speaker in the car with his friends as I'm like sobbing on the phone because he's like my first boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just like laughing that I'm so upset. And he was pretty much just like,
Mm.
"Fuck you," and I was like, "All right." And then I got back with him because I was.
That's the thing.
I don't get
I
it.
mean, I've heard of that.
It's just
happening.
weird, and I was
Yeah.
like, I didn't even like him.
Damn,
Did
That's
you get
weird.
back together
Comfy.
with this person?
I did too.
You always do. I don't know what.
I think it's because your
Double
ego's
back.
so bruised that you're like, oh, like I can.
He's the only one that's going to make me feel like value.
Yeah.
They take away your value, and you
Mhm.
feel like they're the only person that can give it back.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
at this point too, like now, like nobody else is on your mind. Like
I didn't even think about that. Wow,
Yeah.
doubling back. I doubled back. I did.
You always double back to the. I think, but maybe that's hopefully something you only really do once.
oh, it is.
Yeah,
If
'cause
a
I-
man
For
ever cheated on
sure.
me ever again,
Yeah.
first of all, he would never.
He'd never.
He
No.
would literally never. But if he did, I would pack my things up and I would move out in silence. You would not hear from me. You would not see from me. You would literally never see me again.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's a ghost. A true ghost.
That is like
On
my
accident.
highest form of
Right.
ghosting and avoidant.
Call me Call of Duty. Ghost Soldier or whatever the fuck that game's called.
What?
Isn't it just called Ghost?
There's a dude named Ghost on Call of Duty.
That is, I think it's a game, and I think that was the only Call of Duty I ever played was the Ghost one.
I played
Yeah.
the zombies.
The zombies is fun.
Zombies.
That's
were fire.
on. That's on multiple Call of Duties.
Oh well, I played one of
It
them.
was first introduced on Call of Duty 2, I believe, though. I played it when I was in.
Doesn't matter. I played it. Ohio rankings?
The Ohio rankings. And
Uh-oh.
one of your friends called you
Yes.
and had a very funny idea of to rate
Dictators.
dictators.
Thank you,
Which is
Linus, for
fine.
your
Thanks,
input.
Linus.
We'll be doing dictators.
I don't even remember who I chose. Oh,
Go. Do you have one? Go ahead.
yeah, I do. I have
Okay.
Kim Jong Un. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Kim Jong Un.
Kim Jong Un.
Is it or Un?
I literally don't know.
I can't imagine there's a G in there. It's probably Anyways,
In the Ohio
ratings,
uniform.
ratings, guys. We all know what he looks like.
John, do you know what the Ohio uniform is?
The Ohio uniform.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Gabby, let him know.
He doesn't listen.
He doesn't listen
So
to
the
the podcast.
Ohio uniform is in Buckeye t-shirt
Mm-hmm.
and shorts that are a little bit too long. So you got to put the guy that you're envisioning in that outfit, and like how would he pull out a bar? Like would he pull out a bar?
I usually put him
Bet.
in flip flops.
Or
sneakers.
sneakers, running shoes with short socks.
Socks.
Okay.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yes,
Jail.
that's it.
Okay.
That's
Running
the
shoes with
uniform.
short socks. Not saying a lot of guys wear that, but that's pretty awful. That's like very Midwest vibes.
Heard you.
I'm gonna edit a photo of you.
Yeah, put me in that.
We could probably find the clothes right now, honestly.
And I'm gonna pick the picture of you from when you were in Hawaii.
Oh my god.
Because then I could put shorts on you and I could put the t-shirt on you and you already got your
I'm
toes
like
out.
sitting there with my toes out with the
Your
sandals.
toes are out.
Yeah.
You got a pedicure before?
Never had a pedicure. Had a manicure.
They're
I've
really
had
nice
manicure.
though. You should get a pedicure. They're actually the best thing ever.
Bet I'm gonna get
You
a
do have
pedicure.
nice nails.
Okay, because we need ratings.
Oh yes,
Ratings,
John,
ratings.
please. Oh my god, I'm so excited. John's first Ohio rating.
Wait, can y'all go first and then I
Okay.
go?
Okay.
All right, Ange, take it away.
I'm gonna give him a 3, honestly. In the Ohio uniform too, he's not doing very well in Ohio. He's not pulling.
He's not doing well, but I almost feel like he would look better in the Ohio uniform than what he normally wears. Maybe that's the dictator in him. I don't know, but I'm like,
Yeah, but he's not like
He will
I
run
would
it.
honestly, I would give him an Ohio 1. Like he just like sucks.
Yeah,
like
he
he just
sucks.
is an ugly guy.
He's not sexy.
No.
Whatsoever.
Yeah.
And like he's supposed to be a god, like because they think of him as a literal like ew. Oh,
Ew,
really?
yeah.
That's the guy you look up to?
I mean, come on.
be
Yeah.
better.
I think
Pick
he
a
would
hotter
just,
guy.
Yeah. I would give him a 1
A
for
1?
sure.
Okay.
I think he would look like a student, really, with
Is-
that Ohio uniform on.
He would kind of look like a student.
Mhm.
You're right. Oh,
Okay.
student. Interesting.
Yeah, a
All
college
right,
student.
Ange.
Mine is Putin.
Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
Okay, Putin's like a 6.
A
In the
6?
age bracket,
Wait, can you pull up a photo of him?
you don't know who Vladimir.
I know what he.
His name's also Vladimir, which is kind of tight. Like I don't know. Like if it was
He's
like
like
a
a
Russian
vampire.
guy at the bar and he was like, "My name's Vlad." I think he's tall. He'd be kind of hot.
Yeah.
The homie I just interviewed, or not interviewed, did the panel talk with. His name was Vlad.
Really?
Mhm.
Was he
Is
hot?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
maybe I'm
don't-
gonna take back my
not sure.
rating. Oh well, I don't know.
Let me see.
Like okay, in his age bracket,
How old is he?
I think
talking
he's
about
like
his
I
age
think he's
bracket?
got to be in his like 70s. He's
Every
old.
What's up with
politician.
us?
Or he's just Russian.
Every
having these
politician
senile
is.
ass
Yeah, he's 71.
politicians.
In the
He the-
age
he
bracket
the
of
youngest.
71, he looks pretty good. And I
Uh-huh.
also feel like his height's going to be important in this.
Okay, I think in the
He
uniform.
looks so much taller in person. Do you guys want to guess his height?
Yes.
You
Guess.
seen him in person?
I No.
Let me find out.
Gabby, what you doing?
A secret agent. Okay, you guys want to okay, guess.
5'7".
I was gonna say 5'5".
You were right with 5'7".
Damn.
It says
no.
that and this is funny because when you look up Putin height, which is what I looked up, super
Putin
funny
height.
anyways. But it like comes up as at an estimate of 5'7", Putin has been labeled as a Napoleon complex. So funny,
he
like
got
that's
little man syndrome.
Did you know that Napoleon was actually not super short?
really.
Like he
I
was
didn't.
actually like very average height.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Okay.
What's the average
Napoleon
height? 5'10".
Well,
I
back
think
then
for
it was
the time
different.
period, he was
He's
really.
probably tall.
Sorry, this phone's way too big for my hand. Okay, he was short.
Let
What
me
tall
see.
is he?
5'6".
He's
5'6", but for the time period.
Yeah, for that time period, I'm sure that was probably.
Yeah.
That was like, I guess, whatever. But then people are saying he was 5'2". People don't have the facts. Like, I don't get it. Do we not have a skeleton or something?
Right.
Like, you think such an important figure in a history. Like, y'all be digging for people's skeletons all over the world. You can't find. Like, that's a big question. I need to know how tall he is.
Y'all be digging for people's skeletons all over the world.
Right.
Yeah. They're like,
Okay, so
I feel like they only do that in brown countries.
they do only do
And then
that
they put it
brown
in a
country.
museum.
Wait, it was a brown country.
Like, people
What's
that are
that
brown.
mean?
Like, just
Us,
people, like, in,
John.
like,
Us.
you know.
Oh, I'm giving pasty. I was like, ooh.
Right.
Like
Whoa.
South
You're
America
fading
or
away.
like Africa or like they dig up people all the time, then they put them in their museums. It's fucked up.
What are those called? Archaeologists?
John just said I was
Am
fading
tweaking?
away.
Wait,
people
is
like
saying
us.
brown country is offensive? I feel like that just kind of
I don't know.
because like I don't know, that doesn't sound right, did it?
Brown country. I just
Like,
never
people that are
heard it.
brown. Brown,
I never
black,
heard
don't
it
know.
before.
I don't want to like I don't know how else you'd like encompass that. That's really the only like white people love
I'm
taking
leaving
their
this podcast. No, I'm just like.
Right? He's like, take that shit out.
Listen, there are 3 brown people technically sitting on this couch, but you
I'm
wouldn't know.
the lightest one. I don't know if I'm.
I'm the second lightest.
Quite good at.
And John's the first lightest.
People call me light skinned. I don't think I'm light skinned.
John, you are so light
I
skinned.
think you
I
act
used
like
to
a light-skinned.
call you that all the time.
You know how I
People
know?
call me-
Because of how you responding to her.
I'm brown skin.
I'm gonna throw in
You're
that photo
light-skinned.
of you with the wig.
Please.
Wait, I don't know. I don't know. I would keep you like you're very medium.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very like I don't know if I would consider you.
I would assume that you were mixed. Honestly.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
For real? With what?
Let me see. Maybe their eyes are very almond shaped too.
Mm.
So I think that might be the.
Mixed
Angela
with
also
what?
okay. She wants me to say that Angela also has almond shaped eyes. So yeah, I could see you even being like maybe like
Who the
Latino or
Okay, Latino. I never heard that one.
well you could be like
A lot of people were saying that I look Latina the other day.
oh you look like J-Lo.
I could see that.
And well, I was sitting with all my new coworkers, and they were like, so what are you? My favorite question. What are you?
People
Mixed.
just are confused.
I go black and white. They go, no, but like, what are you really?
They wanted you to say Dominican.
I'm like, what do you mean? What am I really? I just told you.
They wanted you to speak
What do you
another
want me
language.
to be?
I don't know what they want. I don't know what the answer is.
Yeah.
And like people always think that I'm Jewish. And so I don't
Yeah.
know. Okay. Do you see?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
I don't know why,
I can
I
see
don't.
it.
I
but I
worked.
see it.
Wait,
It's,
should I
it's
tell
the
the story?
hair.
Is it the hair?
It's the hair. It's the
It's-
nose. It's eye color.
And it's like your attitude. Like your,
John, what?
I don't
I have
know.
a Jewish attitude.
Yeah, you got a Jewish attitude. Let's go to my dictator.
Yeah, let's go. Let's talk about your dictator, please.
We got an up and coming dictator.
He said half of that word so quietly. He said, "Let's talk about my dictator."
I know. I was
Alright.
like, your dick.
I was like, John, not the show
That's
for that.
Right. It's after dark.
Nobody rated my
Ohio
dictator.
7 after
Oh.
dark. Oh, you're right.
Oh, I gave him a 6 for the age bracket.
Give him like a 3. Like play some ball, like some basketball or something.
He's 5'7". He's not playing basketball.
Point guard, high school point guard.
He hands water to the point
He's
guard.
the water boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a 4 because I think he could possibly like get some West Side ladies in Columbus.
I think he could pull. Like I just think like the
Pull?
accent
I don't think he can pull.
and like if he was like trying to get with the 70-year-old women, he'd kill it.
I don't know.
You have
I
to put
heard
the
he's
age
kind of a
bracket.
dick. So
All right, I'm sticking with my answer. I'm gonna give him a 6.
I'm gonna give him a 4.
3.
All right, what's your person?
Your
Your
up and coming dictator, man. That sound like I'm like bigging him up.
He's like, he gonna
New
be there. You heard it
up-and-coming.
here first.
I'm promoting. Nah, so his name is Barbecue, and
That's his name.
yeah, that's it. That's what he
That's-
goes by
That's what the streets call him.
in Haiti. Yeah, that's what the streets call him, man.
Jesus Christ.
Barbecue. I think his name is Jimmy.
No,
I don't know his real name.
I guess you have to go by barbecue when your name's fucking Jimmy.
Wait, did
Yeah.
you guys see that TikTok the other? I don't know if you the other day, but this girl was like, "I hate when men introduce themselves by their street names." Like, okay, Anthony.
I saw that.
No, I'm not calling you too big. Like your
Right.
name is Samuel.
See money.
Yeah, like I'm not
Okay,
calling you
Carter.
that.
We call you what your mother gave you.
Right. Hey, come
People
on.
do be calling me Jonathan. I'll be like, all right, man, damn,
What do you want to go by?
John.
John with the good hair.
He's like,
People call me.
John with the good hair.
Oh my god. Yeah, John.
You touch it too. He
Better call
said.
John with the good hair.
He's like, yeah.
Oh, John was fixing his hair so much yesterday.
That's
it
all
was
I
That's
ask.
killing me.
I
That's
think
killing
about
me.
your hair, and I think about you, but I do think about your hair probably once a week, even when I don't hear your name.
Mm.
And I obviously don't follow you on Instagram, but I think about you often.
So
it really
don't
is your
follow
hair.
me on Instagram because you're gonna think about it a lot more.
I know.
Maybe
That's
you
why.
want
Maybe
to.
that's why I can't do it. I just don't want my thoughts to be flooded with like John's perfect hair. Because I see guys with nice hair, and I'm like, I'll even point out to Andrew, I'm like, still not as good as John's.
No,
Yeah.
we do say that.
We do
We'll
that,
see
like-
people's hair and just be like, John still has the best.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Well,
Every time I see
appreciate
your
that.
hair, I think of, and I know they're not waves, but I think waves don't swim, so they hate on him.
They're
Mm.
like
Your-
kind
your
of
hair looks
beachy.
like-
You made that up?
no, that's a Nicki Minaj lyric.
That's
made
why
that
I
up?
didn't hear it.
What?
Let me stop before
You
I
don't
get
fuck with my girl Nicki?
demolished by.
Right.
Yeah.
The
by
barbs.
Barbs. I love
Okay,
the barbs.
barbecue. I looked him
Yeah.
up.
Speaking of barb,
That's what he calls his fans.
Barbecue.
These are also barbs.
Right. fans. So former cop, former police officer, but also he's just a terrible person and a gang leader. Terrible person in Haiti. Haiti's in shambles right now.
Mm-hmm.
He barbecues people. That's why he has the name barbecue. He barbecues
Does
people.
he eat them?
Eats them. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He sucks.
You know, there's a disease that you can get from eating people. It's similar to mad cow disease.
I'm
Cannibals
sure
get
of it.
It,
I
like,
would never know.
your brain will start to rot
That's
from
crazy.
the inside out. Yeah, you have like it causes neurological disorders.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so people in Papua New Guinea, like you literally go crazy from it because like our bodies aren't meant to eat. Good thing. I mean, that's what mad cow disease
hopefully
was.
that happens to him.
They were feeding the cows to the cows, and then they started getting like brain rot.
That is nuts.
Isn't that nuts?
That is crazy.
Anyway, continue.
Now I'm just imagining him in the OSU uniform now,
Oh yeah.
barbecuing people.
Okay, so I saw him. I'd give him a 3, but apparently he can cook.
Holy shit, Gabby.
Just kidding.
That was a bar. I like that one. That was a bar.
But can he cook?
That was a bar. He would get more. He gets a better rating now, like a 5.
I'm just kidding.
I'll give him a 3, but
No, I'm gonna give.
If he can
he's
cook.
gonna. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give him a -1. I think like eating people is probably the scariest
Eating
thing
people's
any
crazy.
human being can do. Scariest and like one of the worst things.
yeah, I think like it falls along the lines of like mass genocide, but
Yeah, it's just not good.
yeah, not
Yeah,
great.
he's wild.
Honestly,
They're
all
all
these
not
men
good.
Should get negative.
Yeah.
They're all gonna get
1,000.
He
negative.
broke my scale, but in the bad way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're all honestly they're all shit. It's hard to give them the Ohio scale because
Yeah.
they don't deserve to even say that they're from Ohio.
Mm-mm.
Not a single one of them.
Ohio
Yeah.
would never.
But never, man. We the heart.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna take all my ratings back and be like they're all zeros.
They're all zeros. They're all
And
negative.
it mostly
ones.
because I have to kind of dig myself out of the hole of the joke that I just made. So
Nah, that was a bar. I like that one. Good dark humor right there.
okay.
If I have to rate him, I'm gonna give him
Did you see
a
him?
2.
Yeah, they're all ugly. You have to be a dictator when you're
They
that ugly,
all
bro.
ugly.
Yeah, there are no hot
You gotta
dictators.
hate
Like,
the-
but and realistically, like, if there was, like, would we really think that they were like dictators?
It's like when you it's
Like
like when
when
an ugly guy comes up to you and starts talking to you, you're like he's such a creep. But then
Yeah.
when like
A hot
a
guy
hot
comes
guy
up and says the same thing.
thing,
You're like, oh, talk to me nice.
you're like, can you believe this
God.
guy just came up to me and said that?
okay.
I think it's the same thing with dictators. If he was hot, you'd be like, he's not even that bad,
He just has past trauma.
right?
I said LOL.
You don't get it. He had a
always.
hard childhood.
That was me making up excuses for John.
Right. Always.
He's just spontaneous.
I'm spontaneous.
You just don't get him. He's not like the other guys.
Me neither.
All right. Well, I think we should
Yeah.
wrap this up. John, thank you so much for
Of course.
joining us today on our yellow couch.
No,
Yeah.
that was cool, man.
Is
I
it comfy?
appreciate y'all. Is the couch comfy?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be comfier.
Have you ever
Okay.
seen that TikTok? Just while we're here, have you ever seen that TikTok where the guy like puts like jelly and water and egg yolks, and he drinks it, and it's like obviously the nastiest combo, and he's trying to get it down, and he's like, to be honest, the jelly could be jellier, and he's like vomiting at the same time.
No.
Just being honest. He's
No,
like
I
the
love
yolk
the couch though.
could be yolkier.
The couch.
The couch could be couchier.
The couch could be couchier. This
Yeah.
is good.
It's fine.
But-
It's a
Cute
good
color.
couch.
Thank you. Picked out myself.
Cute crib, man. I love the house.
Thanks.
Yeah?
You put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and a lot of rent into it.
A lot of money
A lot of money
into the rent.
in the rent.
Let's
Yeah.
not get started on that.
All right.
Yeah, but
Right.
thank you so much, John. We are so happy that you're here. I'm so sad you're leaving tomorrow. Just move to New York so we can
I know. Just
hang out all the time. You come here often enough anyway.
I
Yeah.
know. You might as well just live here.
I'll be here next week. I'm moving in next week.
We have a spare room.
We have a spare room.
There it
And
is.
really expensive rent, so
There it is.
that would be
Right.
helpful.
That would be
cats.
helpful. No
more
cats.
pets.
Anyway, John, where can we find you on social media?
You can find me at the Dojo.
Stunt Performer. That's where you find him.
THEDOJO. And that's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Follow
Follow us.
Anything that you're a part of that we should follow as well?
A6 Collective.
Mm-hmm.
Follow Soul Classics.
Okay.
If
Your mom got an
you-
Instagram too?
Mama Cheryl, follow Mama Cheryl as well.
John loves his mama. I'll
leave
tell
her,
you
leave
what.
her some comments and be
Oh my
like,
God.
hey. She gonna be like, hey. She gonna comment with like a whole think piece, even if she doesn't know
I'm
you.
gonna comment on her right when we get off
she's
this.
gonna be like, oh, you're wonderful.
I'm like, your son's lovely.
Oh yeah, she's gonna give you a lot.
Love
Oh
that.
my God. Oh my
All right.
God. Well,
That's it.
that's it. Thank you guys for
Catch us-
watching. Please watch again.
Catch us next week.
And get John back on the pod so we can kiki with him again.
Yeah. All right. Follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
At an Ohio 7.
And
Ohio 7.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.